Hi guys, and welcome back to the series Thunderstorms, written and narrated by yours truly, Stacey Holt. As always, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you'd like to support the series. I also like to say thank you for making it this far. This is the last chapter of the series, Chapter 13, Dinner and a Thunderstorm. The car stopped and Adrian got out of the car first, and then he helped Marinette out of the car. But lights were flickering in their eyes. Their eyes adjusted and saw that it was actually photographers taking pictures of them as they got out of the car. Adrian shielded Marinette's eyes from the camera's lights, and he awkwardly waved at everyone as they entered the building. They made it inside, and Adrian uncovered her eyes, feeling a little awkward as well as guilty.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
They're gonna be spreading rumors, and you're gonna get questioned about what we are, as well as get glares from girls. Adrian sighed, looking at Marinette.
Adrian? What are we? Marinette, Dupanchang, Adrian Agrest, come get on stage, hurry! A woman yelled, motioning for them to hurry. Adrian turned to look at the woman and walked towards her, while Marinette followed close behind him. They shoved them both on stage, and they accepted a ribbon for winning, as well as got an exclusive offer to eat dinner with Gabriel Agrest tomorrow night to congratulate her. They graciously accepted and left the stage.
So, what were you going to say?
Adrian asked as he sat inside the car next to Marinette. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Marinette smiled, feeling a little upset about it. Did he not want to be her boyfriend? They've kissed, for goodness sakes. He has told her 1,000,000 times as Cat Noir that he was in love with her. Why has he not asked her yet? Well, where do you want to eat dinner? Adrian smiled, but Marinette kept quiet. Come on, princess. What's wrong? Adrian reached over and put his hand on top of hers that rested on the car seat between them.
Well, want to eat some pasta?
Marinette said, unsure how to respond to his second question, so she decided to answer the first one. Pasta? Adrian repeated.
Yeah, I heard the restaurant near the Eiffel Tower is really good.
Marinette smiled, trying to hide her worried thoughts. Adrian stared at her, knowing she was hiding something from him, but he decided not to push the issue. She was Ladybug after all. She would come to him when she was ready to talk about things. Will you drop us off at where Marinette said? Adrian called out to his bodyguard. The guy driving looked back at him and nodded, remaining silent. The car drove up to the restaurant, and Adrian helped Marinette out of the car, shutting the door behind her. After you, Adrian smiled.
Such a gentleman. Can't believe you almost convinced me you were an alley cat.
Marinette laughed. Adrian smiled bigger, knowing she was talking about his alter ego, and blushed from the thought of how he acted around her. They were seated at a table near the back. Special request from Adrian, due to the fact that the girls from the fashion show knew they left, and were more than likely looking for him to get a photo or an autograph. Marinette picked up her menu and started looking over the items when she heard him speak. Marinette?
Yes?
What do you want to drink? Adrian laughed nervously.
Maybe a water?
Marinette said, shrugging. Nice choice. If you're only choosing water to try and make this cheaper, don't worry about the price, he said sheepishly.
It's not about money, Adrian. I've never liked you for your money.
Marinette stepped in. Adrian swallowed, wondering if he offended her. Yeah, you're right, he smiled awkwardly. Why was this so difficult? It was easier when he was Cat Noir, but he couldn't depend and hide behind his mask the rest of his life. He needed to step up and be brave all on his own. Marinette?
Yeah?
She said once again. I heard there's gonna be another thunderstorm tonight. Adrian smiled.
Really? I heard it was supposed to be clear as crystal. Clear enough to watch the stars,
Marinette said, smirking as she saw that he didn't notice her teasing. She hid her face behind the menu and went quiet as she waited for him to respond. Are you teasing me, my lady? Adrian said, leaning forward.
Not at all, kitty.
Marinette smiled over the menu, only showing him her eyes. So, are you feline like hanging out tonight? A perfect way to end the night would be to watch the last episode of our show. Adrian blushed again, feeling insecure about using his cat jokes without the mask. After we discuss the real issue, Marinette put the menu down. Now a little more serious. This was it. This is what she was upset about earlier in the car. He just knew it. Adrian, what are we? Marinette asked, fiddling with her fingers. What are we? What do you mean? Adrian asked, confused. Like, we're partners, yeah. We've kissed a lot. We're friends. Friends? I mean, yeah, but don't you want to be more? He asked, concerned. That's what I'm confused about. Don't you want to be more? Marinette said, looking away. I do. Her eyes blinked and turned back to him in surprise at him for being so upfront about it. Like, do you want to? She began. I assumed we were. I guess I should be a little more traditional, my lady. Adrian smirked. Marinette shook her head in embarrassment, and her face lit up bright red. No, it's fine. I just got the wrong idea or something. I guess I'm just a little slow. Will you be my girlfriend? Adrian interrupted her. Not only was her face red now, but her ears as well. She felt like she couldn't breathe. Marinette, are you all right? Yes? Yes to being my girlfriend? Or yes to being all right? He smirked, knowingly teasing her back. Stop! And yes, to both. Marinette squeaked, using her menu to hide her face. Fine. I won't tease you anymore. Tonight. Adrian smiled. Marinette put her menu down to reveal her face, which was still bright pink. His face was also flushed, but he didn't want to hide his feelings. He wanted her to see that he was blushing with her. He wanted her to see that he was not hiding behind a mask. There are some complications to dating me, though, Adrian said, a little more serious now. Complications? My father. I'm not sure how he will react to me dating someone. I'm the brand face for his designs and advertising, and a lot of the sales are young girls, he said, rubbing the back of his neck. Oh, that's it? What was she thinking? That was her only reaction? What did "oh" even mean? You will also have rumors spread about you, as well as get caught by paparazzi, and get glares from all the girls in Paris, and... Are you trying to scare me away, Adrian Agreste? Marinette asked, teasing. No, I just wanted you to know what you're getting yourself into when dating me. He stopped when he noticed her smiling with a slight smirk. She was teasing him. That's not fair. I agreed not to tease you. I didn't agree not to do it, Marinette laughed. He let out a breath, smiling at her as she laughed. The waiter brought their drinks, as well as their food that Adrian had ordered for them, knowing that she wouldn't be able to, due to their nerve-wracking conversation. What? You ordered for us? Marinette said, looking down at her plate of food. I wanted to surprise you? Adrian shrugged with a smile. Marinette looked down at her plate and began to eat as she felt a little self-conscious about every little thing she did. Was she eating too weird? Would she spill her drink on herself? She was always clumsy, but she didn't want to mess this up. For once, she tried her hardest to act like her regular self and enjoyed the dinner date with her boyfriend. Adrian dropped Marinette off at her home, and he went back to his own. Marinette laid on her bed and got a text. She opened the text and saw it was from Adrian. Be there soon. I'm on my way, princess. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not really sure if I want to end it there, like, forever. I might want to make this into another part 2, a season 2. I may in the future. I'll go ahead and give you guys a heads up on what the next series is going to be called. It is going to be called The Butterfly That Brought Us Together. And that will be coming out, I'm pretty sure, every day, because they're about a page to 3 pages long, so they're going to be about 2 minutes to about 6 minutes instead of 5 to 10 minutes long.
Sorry about that, guys, but it's a really fast-paced story, I promise, and I hope you guys like that story as well. We'll find out, but bye!